Hi, I'm Rollin with RCR Properties again. This week I'm going to be talking about the Texas contract forms. As realtors, we have to use certain forms if the seller doesn't want to use his own forms. Okay, normally use seller forms like on new homes, but when it comes to resale, we use the Texas forms, and those are TXR forms. And in residential, you have an option period. So this week I'd like to talk about option period versus feasibility period. In residential we use option, and in commercial we use feasibility period. In residential, the option period is the right to walk only. Okay, that's all it covers. Most buyers do inspections during that time, but they don't have to. The contract in Texas form says you can do inspections all the way to closing. So it's the right to walk in residential. In commercial, it's a little different. A feasibility period gives you the right to walk, to do financing, to do inspections, whatever you want to do. It's a feasibility period, okay? And it's a little bit longer in commercial than it is in residential. But let's talk about the residential a little bit. Okay, if you do a executed contract, always remember a seller can never walk. Only a buyer can walk. And they can only walk in their contingency periods. And an option period is one of the contingency periods that they can walk under with no reason why. They can just say, I just don't want it, okay? If you do your inspections during that period and you want to amend, there is an amendment for residential versus an amendment for commercial, okay? There's two amendments. So on the residential one, you would choose what you want to amend, what paragraph you want to amend in residential, okay? And when you're looking at inspections, always ask your inspector, what's really the main issues on this property? Safety issues, especially. And remember, you're not buying a new home on resale, you're buying a resale home. So there are going to be some things that might not be up to code, but mainly you want to take care of what safety reasons, okay? And when you amend, I find it is better for the buyer to do the repairs than is the seller. I've done many homes in my 48 years, and I find that when sellers make repairs, they don't make them as well as buyers would have, okay? Because the seller's walking away and the buyer's coming in, so think about it that way. But amending is good if the seller will amend. If he won't amend, we do have a termination form, or the contract just keeps moving along and you accept it as is, okay? In commercial, it's a little bit different because in residential, you have a option period fee, and it's negotiable, but there is a fee for the option period. In commercial, there's not. In commercial, that feasibility period is taken out of the earnest money, so it's not two fees. But you must always have a condition, and it's called a consideration for the condition to be able to do the periods, okay? So that's one thing you must always remember. You have to give to receive, okay? Even in negotiating, you have to give to receive. So I hope you enjoyed this little information. If you are looking for an agent, our office is in Katy, our second office is in Columbus. We go all the way from the Woodlands to San Antonio, okay? And small towns in between. We do residential, commercial, and we do ranching, which I really like. But anyway, if you need us, my cell phone's 281-615-2574. You can call me anytime if you have any questions, and we'll be more than happy to help you. We have agents that specialize in all those areas and specialize in residential or in commercial or both, and we'd be more than happy to help you. You have a great day and a great weekend. Thanks again.